Okay, so let's start off with C1 through C8. So remember, cervical is first, so you can literally count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to get all the cervical, and then thoracic beneath it, right? There's 12 thoracic, and then after that there's lumbar, and then there's sacral, right? So that's our order. Now let's look for the cauda equina. So remember, cauda equina is like the horse's tail at the end, so that's just this little piece right here where they all bunch together. That's the cauda equina. All right, so now I'm going to ask you guys for the plexus. So, first of all, name this plexus that's for the upper limb. Brachial, good. Name the plexus right above it. Cervical, good. Now name the plexus that's for the lower limb.
Lumbar.
Lumbosacral. All right, so the key is just for brachial, take the arm, follow all the nerves up, and that bunch is the brachial. Above it is the cervical. And then for lumbosacral, follow the nerves of the leg all the way up, and that's the lumbosacral. All right? Okay, now let's find the phrenic nerve. Remember, the phrenic nerve is this one right here. All right, that one coming down. And what's so important about the phrenic nerve? Why do we point it out? If you follow the phrenic nerve, it goes straight down to the diaphragm. And the diaphragm, remember, is the muscle that helps move the lungs, which helps you breathe. So if you have a problem with the phrenic nerve, your diaphragm's not going to move, your lungs aren't going to expand and retract, air is not going to flow in properly to your lungs. So that's why we point that out, because it's really crucial. All right? That was one of your questions on the lab. And the other one we point out is the sciatic nerve. So that's the one down here. Right? It's a very big and very deep nerve. That's the nerve that actually services a lot of the lower limb. So if you have something wrong with the sciatic nerve, normally it starts from the lower back, but the shooting pain will go straight down your leg because the sciatic nerve goes straight down your leg. Right? Okay, so any questions on this model? All right, so let's go through the scenarios really quickly. So scenario 1, you step on a piece of glass. Let's review and trace the pathway on the model. All right, so what do you guys want to step on, the right or left foot? Left? Okay, let's start off with this guy's left foot. So you step on the glass on the left foot, right? The sensory neuron is going to be the neuron that senses the pain from the glass. From there, we have to travel up. When we travel up, we're going to travel up through the sciatic nerve. Traveling up to the sciatic nerve brings us into the lumbosacral plexus. Once we get through the plexus, then we need to get into the actual spinal cord. So now how we get into the spinal cord, let's zoom in and use our spinal cord model. So when we come in, we're on the left side. So we come in through, mine's left side, this guy's left side. We come in through the dorsal root ganglion. We follow our way up through the dorsal root and into the dorsal cord. Right? All sensory information, so everything is dorsal. From there, we want to go up, right? So we're down here, but we need to get up to the brain. So we go up through an ascending track, right? So we're going to go up an ascending track. So let me go back here. So we're going up. We're going up on the left side, but ultimately, it's going to cross over to my right side. So when we ascend, we're going to decussate, which means go to the other side, and start going straight up. Right? So up, up, up. We're now on the right side of the brain. And where in the brain are we able to process that touch? That's going to be the somatosensory cortex. So we come all the way up here. And remember, somatosensory cortex is right behind the central sulcus. So right here, right behind the central sulcus, is where you receive that information about touch and pain. So once the information gets up here, or, right, remember our big brain model on the right side? Find the central sulcus and somatosensory cortex is right behind. That's where you actually perceive the pain. Okay, so once it gets there, then you say, ouch, I felt that. Okay. Any questions on that? No? How long do you think it takes to go from the foot all the way up to the brain? You step on